Hello, my name is Steve with CloudArc, and today we're going to dive into how to create a new report type in Salesforce. When you're done checking out how to change your life with custom report types, we have a video at the end that shares other things that you and your team can do to increase results and reduce spending on Salesforce, which also includes a new program that will pay you rebates on your annual licenses, which you can invest in training, consulting, and development. So check out that link on how to maximize Salesforce, and let's get started. First, let's define what a report type is. In Salesforce, a custom report type is essentially a blueprint that determines which objects and fields are available for you to use when building a report. It dictates the relationship between objects, allowing you to pull data from multiple related records into a single report. When you create a report in Salesforce, you're choosing from a predefined set of objects. For instance, you might want to see accounts with their related contacts or opportunities with their products. A report type defines these connections. Now we're going to create a custom report type today so that we can precisely select what data we want to see. And it's important to understand the difference between a report type and a report format. A report type defines the universe of data that you can report on, specifying the objects and their relationships. A report format, on the other hand, determines how that data is displayed, whether it's tabular, summary, or matrix. So let's start by opening a new report tab. Now keep this open as a separate tab for now. And if you look at the report type selection when creating a new report, you'll see it's essentially a collection of objects. You'll only need to create a new report type if you can't find an existing one that meets your specific needs. Now let's navigate to Salesforce Setup. And so select the Settings cog from the main Salesforce menu, and in the Quick Find box, type Report Types. Now what is a custom report type? A custom report type allows you to create reports with your custom objects, especially if your reporting needs are more advanced than the basic report type that automatically gets created with each custom object. So on the left side, select Report Types. This screen provides a description of what a custom report type is. Now if you're new to custom reports, I highly recommend spending a few minutes reviewing the information presented on the screen. So once you familiarize yourself, select Continue. Now select New Custom Report Type. Now we're going to create our new report type. First we need to update the report type focus. Select the primary object. I will select accounts. Next we'll update the identification section. Update the report type label and the report type name. I'll use account example. Salesforce will automatically generate a name for the API name. Now add a description. The description is crucial. It's used to tell users what this report type includes, helping them understand its purpose. Select a category to store this report type in. The category is essentially the folder where you'll find this report type when you go to create new reports. Finally, select the deployment status. In deployment means other users can't see it until you're ready to deploy. Deploy means that users can see it and use it. For now, let's keep it in deployment. Click Next. This brings us to step 2, Define Report Record Set. Here we can define the relationships between our primary object and other related objects. Click to link to another object. From the drop-down, I'm going to select Cases. This is a good way to show the total number of cases per account. However, it's worth noting that there might already be a standard report type that shows accounts with cases. Now on this screen, pay attention to the two options presented, often represented by circles. The first option signifies that each A must have at least one B record. The second option indicates that A may or may not have B records. For our example, we'll choose the option that allows accounts to exist even if they don't have any related cases. Now let's look at the fields available for Layout section. Click Edit Layout. Here you can see the fields that will be available when you create a report using this report type. Notice how you can see fields related via lookup. This is where you can truly customize the data points available for your reports. Now let's go back to the report type detail screen. You'll see the deployment status is still in deployment. Click Edit and then change the deployment status to Deployed. Now let's go back to our new report tab that we kept open. Click New Report again. You should now see Account Example as one of your available report types. Select Account Example. You can now see the report from our custom report type. This report will now reflect the objects and the relationships will be defined. Hit Save and Run. And there you have it. You've learned how to create a custom report type in Salesforce. Mastering these skills will significantly boost your productivity. We've just scratched the surface today, but on the screen and in the description, I've included links to our Salesforce user training playlist. And I've also included a link to a 5-minute video that will share 3 strategies that we use to increase results and reduce Salesforce license costs through a new program called OSP. This video shares new ways to get rebate dollars from your annual Salesforce licenses that you can use for training and consulting. Please spend a few more minutes of your precious time with us, and we'll help you take Salesforce to a whole new level in your company. Finally, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.